Hey everyone, I'm coming to you live from my back patio, and I wanted to do a follow-up to my last video with accents and taps and combine it with the idea of 16th notes, which we did with our slow, medium, fast. We said that the fast, you could say peanut butter. It's 4 notes per beat, so if you have this pulse, and I have a little tambourine so you can hear that. If I have 16th notes, which is fast, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we slow that down a little bit and we combine it with accents and taps, what I wanted to do is play one accent on each of the 4 possibilities, because each beat gets 4 notes. So you can make the first note loud and the other 3 soft. Move that over to the second note, which is the E of 1 E and a, or the nut of peanut butter. Move it over to the 3rd note and move it over then to the 4th note. That is a starting fundamental that is in the marching band world called a grid. So it's also called permutations if you relate it to mallets. Basically, you go through every possible sequence, and I said in my first video that I love sequential studies. You go through every possible sequence through a particular idea, in this case, one accent. So if you're thinking 16th notes, 1 E and 2. And now we make the first one loud only. It's going to be. And then if we slide that over to the second one, you're going to switch what hand you hit with. If you're a righty, you started with your right hand. Now you're going to play the loud note with your left hand. So it's 1, 2, ready, and. And then you switch it to the 3rd note, which is back to your right hand. So it goes. And then last, you switch it to the 4th note, which is the last note in the sequence, and it goes like this. Ready, go. So if you do each one of those in order, then it'll sound like this. 1 E and 2 E and ready and go now. 1. Now switch. And switch. Switch. So you have each possibility. You have the first note of the 16th notes, the second note, the 3rd note, and the 4th note. And in theory, the concept of a grid, and there's many grids. The concept is that if you can play every possible sequence of a particular idea, then you can play that idea in just about any situation. So if I was going like. Whatever idea I want to do, whatever accent in this case that I want to put, in theory I should be able to do that because I've gone through every possibility in a very organized way through my sequence. So work on that slowly. Use a metronome to keep yourself honest. If you don't have a metronome, you can get one on any app. There's tons of free ones. And again, you don't need a drum. You can practice this. So I just played the entire sequence on my legs, and like I said, any version of accents that you play one accent, you can, if you can play it in that grid, in that sequence, then in theory you should be able to play it in any kind of musical situation. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Practice along, keep on drumming. Every 2 p.m. we have our daily dose of drumming, and we have all of our videos getting archived to our YouTube channel, so you can subscribe there at the THESFCPA YouTube channel. And we've got some other ideas in store coming up. So stick with us and share. Tell your friends. Share, share, share. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Drumming is universal. And I'll see you next time.